Hello and welcome back. How are you today? Today is Thursday and we are going to learn a new lesson about patterns with multiples of 10, 100, and 1000. Patterns with multiples of 10, 100, and 1000. Bring your book and open it, page 34, and let's start. What if you have a numbers like a big numbers, like 4,000, 70, and I want you to multiply these numbers together. How can we find the answer? We will use patterns, but how to write patterns? Let's see the rule. The rule says, use the basic fact, and we say before that the basic fact means to write the numbers without zeros. This is the basic fact. You multiply 7 without zeros times 4 without zeros. 7 times 4 equals to 24. 28, sorry. So this is the basic fact. Okay? Again, the basic fact to write the numbers without any zeros. Okay? Great. 7 and 4, we call them what? Factors. Factors. Okay? So the factors here are 7 and 4. Okay? After we multiply 4 times 7, we count the number of zeros in the factors. We count the number of zeros in the factors. Do you have any zeros here? No. But if you have 0 or 2 zeros, what should you do? You write that number of zeros to the right of 28. Let's see how. We have here 5 times 5, and this is the basic fact. I know that 5 times 5 equals to 25, right? This is the basic fact. What are the factors here? 5 and 5, okay? Now, you will multiply 5 times 50. Again, you multiply the basic fact. That means you multiply 5 times 5 equals to 25. Step number 2, you count the number of the zeros. Here we have just one zero, so we put it where? Great, to the right to 25. So the answer will be 250. What if you have to multiply 50 times 50? You will multiply the numbers without zeros using the basic fact. 5 times 5 equals to 25. Now you count the number of zeros. You have one zero here and one zero here. Two zeros, we add them to the answer. So 2,500, this is the answer. Now 500 multiplied by 50. Again, you skip these zeros and you multiply the basic fact. 5 times 5 equals to 25. Now you count the number of zeros. We have here 3 zeros. 1, 2, 3. And every 3 digits we put a comma. 1, 2, 3 digits, put a comma. Why we put the comma? To make it easier to read the number. 25,000. 25,000. And finally, 50 times 5,000. You multiply the basic fact first. 5 times 5 equals to 25. And you have here 1, 2, 3, and 4. 4 zeros. Now we put a comma after 3 digits. 1, 2, 3. The first comma, 1, 2, 3. Great. So how can we read this number? 250,000. 250,000. Okay? Great job. Now, what if we have a question like this, but we write the numbers horizontally? You skip the zero, you multiply the basic fact. 6 times 5 equals to 30. And how many zeros do you have here? 1 zero. We put it where? In the answer. So 300. This is the answer. Okay? Great job. Let's see another example. from your book. Which is 9 times 4. 9 times 4. This is the basic fact. The factors here are 9 and 4. 9 times 4 equals to 36, right? Great. Now, what if we multiply 9 times 40? You multiply 9 times 4, which is the basic fact, which is equals to 36. And how many zeros do you have here? 1 0. You put it where? In the answer. So 360. Complete the pattern. 9 times 4, 36. Now we have two zeros. We put them in the answer. 3,600. 3,600. Now 90 times 400. 9 times 4 equals 36, and you have three zeros. 1, 2, 3. Put a comma after three digits. 36,000. And finally, for 1,000 times 90, 9 times 4 equals to 36, and you have four zeros. 1, 2, 3, 4, and a comma after three digits. 360,000. Okay? Now, what if we write an example vertically or horizontally? You multiply the basic fact, that means you multiply 4 times 4, which is 16, then you put the number of zeros. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 zeros. 1, 2, 3, 4. Put a comma after three digits. 1, 2, 3, comma. So 160,000. Okay, guys? Clear, right? I hope you can write these answers on your book or use your notebook, okay? Great job. And finally, estimate and find the product. We will compare between these numbers, okay? Greater than, less than, or equals to. 6 times 40. You multiply the basic fact. 6 times 4 equals to 24. And we have 1 0. We put it where? Great, within the answer. So 240. We will compare it with 300. And you know that 300 is greater than 240. So greater than. 20 times 70. 2 times 7 equals to 14. And how many zeros do you have here? Two zeros. We put it where? In the answer. So 1,400. You will compare it with 1,600. 1, 1. They are equals. 6, 4. You know that 6 greater than 4. So 1,600 greater than 1,400. 4 times 60. I know that 4 times 6 equals to 24 with 1 0 because we have 1 0 in the factors. Now 240, you will compare it with 300. This is a 300, okay? You know that 300 greater than 240, so greater than. Now 7 times 20. 7 times 2 equals to 14 with 1 0. So 140. You will compare it with 140. You know that 140 equals to 140 equals to. And finally, 70 times 800. Use the basic fact. 7 times 8 equals to 56. And how many zeros do you have here? 1, 2, 3. 3 zeros. Put a comma after 3 digits. Now, which number is the greater? 56,000 or 50,000? Great! 56,000 is greater than 50,000. So this number greater than this number. Okay? Great job. Now write these answers on your book or in your notebook. See you soon, guys, and have a nice weekend. Bye bye.